Alright, welcome back to Roguetech. So Davion's getting a 14% attack boost. Attack and defend contracts get a bonus contract value boost for the next 50 hours. So we really want to do an attack and defend. Gonna hop in the store real quick. I'm specifically looking for a Nidhogg. There is not one. And proto double heat sinks. Nope. Okay. That's fine. Cutlass. Huh. Interesting. But yeah, so alright. I did some selling and scrapping and a little bit of purchasing. We got ourselves a BLS7 part, which is the Gladiator special variant. So if we get one more of those and 2 other Black Knight parts, we can build ourselves a Gladiator, which would be an amazing melee mech. The Conquistador. Yeah, give me a sec. Yeah, I just checked to confirm, but yes, no, the Conquistador does not have hands. So that really limits its melee capacity. I could have sworn that it used to have hands, but apparently it does not. So, if and when we finish the Conquistador, that's not a very good candidate for a melee mech. But we do have a part of the Gladiator Black Knight variant, which will be an amazing melee mech. In any case, we've got 8 days left on the Grasshopper, 28 days on the Marauder, and once they finish, they should mostly just need armaments. And then we have the Warhammer, Catapult, and Helepolis sitting around waiting to be outfitted. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to play one more mission. Yeah, the Aregans are getting beaten back. But I think we're going to play one more mission and then travel to a 3-skull planet. Because now that our heavies are coming online... Oh boy. There's 3.5. Do I want to go to 3.5 skull planet? There's a 3 skull. So 12 days away. So we're going to drop on one mission and then travel for 12 days. And without further ado, let's get into it. So yeah, I don't really want to work for the Aregans. However, duo duel against pirates sounds interesting. So let's do that to start things off. So, max 1 priority pick. So let's do that. Now, what are we bringing? I mean, we could go Hephaestus Vulture. So, Hephaestus ignores a ton of evasion and is highly accurate. The Vulture does a ton of pinpoint. So we can make called shots and really do some significant damage there. Or do we drop in the Manticore? I mean, it has 1100 armor, so it doesn't have as much armor as those two. But any damage it takes would get repaired. My only concern would be that it doesn't have nearly as much weaponry, so it wouldn't be able to kill as quickly. So no, let's go see if we can skill up Glam and pistol, and then drop on the duo duel with the two of them.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Alright, so Glam is in... it doesn't matter.
Training complete.
Want to get her to 4 and everything before we move on. And then, who else? Pistol.
Yes, Commander.
And Pistol can get one more gunnery, so
Training
she shall.
confirmed, Commander.
Alright, duo duel time. And yes, let us see how this goes. Alright, quick, straightforward little duel.
Command interface.
We should be fine. We should be completely fine.
Good to go, Commander.
I'm confident that we brought enough weaponry. I'm just curious how much the repair bill is going to be. Not much if they miss. You love to see it. Alright, so Inferno's on an Arctic map.
Nice try!
Cool. And he can shoot then move, so that is worth noting.
Commander.
Let's see if we can start off burning away a little bit of that armor.
Copy that.
Yeah, that's a great hit chance with no sensors. Oh yeah, going damage.
Acknowledged.
And missing.
Waiting for orders. Got
All
it.
right.
Max speed, no shooting. Here we go!
Okay. Mech down. Excellent.
Did you see that? Did you see it?
Yeah, they have such high initiative. But it's fine. Ow. Alright, well that's gonna be a repair bill. That is definitely gonna be a repair bill. It must have some kind of ATMs. It must have some kind of ATMs to have done 12 damage per missile.
Scored critical. I hear ya.
Can't get 3. Yeah, I think I'm actually going to move for no evasion
Don't need to
to
tell me.
try to draw fire away from the vulture.
Uh-huh.
Or just kill him. That works too.
Dang, you're dead.
Alright.
Mission successful.
Okay, so 818,000 after drop costs. We did soak some... Actually, our arm almost was open, so... Yeah, that was dangerous. And yes, as I thought, IATMs. That is really interesting. Like, I really like IATMs. 2 evasion ignore plus 1 accuracy. That is nice. Then there's also battle computers, which I don't think I'm going to pick battle computers at all while I'm playing the online playthrough, because they are cheap. So if they show up in the store, it costs very little to pick them up. I definitely would not mind bonus accuracy battle computers, but I'm not going to directly pick them. Interface cockpit, that's why he was able to shoot then move. Other than that, IATM ammo, which again, if it makes its way to the online shop, is going to be quite cheap to pick up. Which means I don't need to have reservations about grabbing the IATM. So let's go check the shop and see if we got the ammo for it randomly into the shop. Alright, 70,000 repair bills, 6 days, yeah. And do we get lucky? Do we get lucky? For IATM ammo. IATM ammo. We just need... Oh, no. None of it. None of it got randomly stuck into the online shop. That is unfortunate. There were several. I was really hoping... I was really hoping that one would make it into the shop so we could run that beautiful, beautiful weapon. IATM 12 with high explosive ammo is 144 damage. It's nutty. And the battle computers likewise did not make it into the online shop. That is also unfortunate. But fine. It's absolutely fine. And quickly gonna run through and see if the Nidhogg, or if a Nidhogg is in there. No. And seeing if there is a Black Knight. Nope. Okay. So then. Yeah, we got 6 days on the Vulture. Okay, it's time to travel. But yeah, we were able to do the 3.5 skull duo duel. Where was that 3.5 skull planet? Well, let's check the hiring hall real quick, actually. I don't think I have on this planet, have I? And we're actually going to play 2 missions today.
Receiving you.
I woke up an hour early before my alarm went off, so... Yeah.
Standing by.
Yes, Commander.
I got time this morning.
What's up, boss? Standing by.
Nope.
Waiting for
Nope.
orders.
Waiting for orders.
Nope.
Yes, Commander.
Nope. Okay. In that case, navigation. I mean, there's a priority mission on this planet, and it's a 3.5 skull planet. Okay, let's do that. Command center.
Kick off your shoes. Make
Priority mission. 14 days of travel. And it's a 3 skull mission. Okay, we're gonna have a griffin, and we're gonna need to keep him alive. So... that is so much. That is just shy of 600,000 per priority pick. Or 300,000 when we go up to 521, but... we have so many mechs to build.
Bio command.
Money is definitely a higher priority. Okay. So somebody was right. We do indeed get loot boxes. So we got AC-20 ammo. Okay. 4 Ultra Autocannon 5s. Okay. Incendiary Rack 5 ammo. 2 Mydron AC-20s. Okay. LB-10 ammo. UAC 5 ammo. Flak AC-10 ammo. LB-10 slugs. More AC-20 ammo. Hypervelocity autocannon 10 and... that's... what? Okay, thanks, Davion Command. I don't think I'm gonna use most of that, but...
upgrades you asked for?
hey, cool, we can drop both vehicles now. Although, actually, let's see. Once we have the Grasshopper finished, we will be at 140, 210, 265, 320, 375. Oops. 410, 470. We will be at 470, dropping all of our heavies, I believe. Which we would be able to do. But we might as well.
Alright, I'll get the team on it right away.
We might as well upgrade drop tonnage even further, just to make sure. That way there's no rude surprises. Okay, we still have 3 days on the Vulture being ready, and 1 more day on the Grasshopper. Pause. Pause. Oh my.
Ready to go
okay.
over financials whenever you are.
That's fine. That's fine. That just means we got a little bit of work done on the Marauder accidentally. That's fine.
Hey, Commander.
Alright, Grasshopper. So the Grasshopper has 6 energy hard points. And they're all center inside torso. And this thing has hands. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking we have ourselves a melee mech. Hot seat cockpit. Piloting A and B. Fire control blood sport. It only has a 280 core though. We could upgrade that, but not much. Yeah, that's... Okay, but the cockpit hot seat will add 60 meters to that, which should bump us up to a 6-ish hex move. Which would then be a 9-ish hex sprint. And then we add in the supercharger. And that should let us get to about a 12 hex sprint. And then we slap some Hargel in. Remove the jump jets. Add a UAV. Guardian ECM. So a probe would allow it to detect mines. But melee gyro. Lower melee weapon. But we do not have an actual weapon for it. Regular Pharaoh. We don't actually really need the tonnage. Alright, and then we put in... We have so much tonnage left over and we're running a basic engine. A standard engine in standard armor. Yeah, I don't think medium VSPLs will work very well. Except for those times where we just, like, walk to the other side of them in melee. But no, too hot. Do we have medium pulse lasers? We have small pulse laser Magnus. Eh. I mean, I guess just, for now, throw a bunch of medium lasers on. Can't use the one in the center torso. Yeah, I should have looked at the hard points a little bit sooner. Also, we need sensors. Recon's pretty good. I wonder if I can use powered. I can use powered. But that doesn't... No. Recon sensors give the bonus of 1 to sensor detection and provide probe and fog of war reveal, so the searchlight is not very useful. And we can toss the IFF jammer in because we don't need an exchanger. I mean, yeah, we just, you know, we need some claws and maybe some retractable blades. I mean, we have talons for kick damage. Yeah, we need a weapon. We need some kind of melee weapon. Because this thing... right. I would have to drop all the weapons to see. So, its melee damage is 60. Which the cockpit hot seat would would increase to 90. But that's not enough. Okay, so I guess we build it as a shooty mech for now, and then try to transition it into a melee mech. Recon sensors. I am going to do the recon sensors. Fire control, energy accuracy. Sure, comm suite sounds good. Weapon. No support hard points, except for the one center torso. Okay. Yeah, I'm not fond of the torso mount only weapons for anything other than melee mechs. So, medium improved heavies. Switch the medium pulse laser to center torso. Why not? Something like that. Something like that. And then put what in the head? I guess a bright bloom laser? Sure. Okay. And we have so much tonnage left over. Our heat efficiency is awful, but we have so much tonnage left over. Yeah, we run out of slots before we run out of tonnage. Unless we drop an exchanger in. Even then. Yeah, those medium heavy lasers are just so hot. They're just so incredibly hot. So we would have to use a higher rated exchanger. But we could do that, and we still have 9 tons left. Not even using an armor upgrade. Let me see. I mean, we could go ahead and put the supercharger in it. Oh, we don't even have... Alright, we need electronic stuff. So we'll go Guardian ECM and C3 unit. We already have a probe in our sensor. I mean, we might as well go max armor. Okay. And that leaves 5.38 tons. With no slots to work with. Guess we'll throw advanced optics on. Yeah. I guess we'll swap the bright bloom medium in exchange for a large. Except that'll increase the heat. That'll increase the heat. And we don't have the tonnage for an additional heatsink. Yeah, what do I do? I have 2 slots. I have 6.5 tons. So I can't replace the medium pulse laser with a 2 slot like a PPC or something. Because then I wouldn't be able to use the supercharger. So I'm going to keep the medium pulse laser. But I think... maybe the snub? Because the only downside of the snub is the recoil and the damage fall off. Or do I just go normal PPC? Takes 3 slots. So it would be 1 slot more than the medium improved heavies. Sure. Alright. And we can drop in Argel. And drop armor the slightest bit. Yeah, that'll work for now. That will work for now. What does that Alpha Strike look like? 50, 90, 130, 180, 210. It's respectable. That is respectable. But, yeah. Whenever we build it into a melee mech, double heat sinks might not be the way to go. I don't know. But yeah, we're actually overcooling by 3. So I could drop a heatsink double and do what? Put a medium laser in the head? Then we have a heat delta of 10. Which means we would have to keep the medium laser off, period, anyway. So no, let's go back to the cooling and slap that heatsink back in. Alright. Because we have a heat delta of 3, but... Oh, I guess I can put more Hargel in. Yeah. Yeah, I'll do that. More Hargel. More Hargel. Okay. Alright. 19 days. Oof.
Right.
I was hoping that was going to be ready by the time we arrived on the planet. Obviously, that is not the case. But it's fine. At least we have it working. And if we somehow get the melee equipment we need at some point in the near future,
Hey boss, we've just
we
completed
can
those upgrades.
we could potentially just undo what we've done and make it into a melee mech after all. But at the moment,
I got some things to update.
yeah, melee mech is not viable. So we need Gamma Pod so that we can further get the Mech Bay 3 and have more mechs and repair faster and everything. So I think that's my goal right now, which means we need structural reinforcement. Right there.
Sure thing. It'll take a bit, but we'll get it done.
So, we are looking for civils. Okay, Blaze is having trouble sleeping. Yeah. Aw, she's reckless. Yeah, she's dependable now. Excellent. Makes her even better. What is Blaze piloting? Blaze is the Huron warrior. Okay. Alright. So, let us finish getting there. 2, 1, arrival. Not yet. As soon as I check the store, I will. But I'm looking for melee parts specifically. Any kind of melee parts. Because, yeah. I really do want to build that Grasshopper into a melee mech. It's got the perfect hard points for it, so it can punch or melee weapon and still shoot all those energy weapons. Nope. Gunnery B.
New equipment
Okay.
available.
And go ahead and check and see if there's a Nidhogg part. Nope, no Nidhogg. Spiky AC-10. That's charge damage and punch damage. Really? Spiky AC-10 lets you shoot for 60. Does it even have a... I don't think it even has a ballistic hard point. And there's 28 of them. So, in the event that we build a different mech into a melee mech and keep the Grasshopper a Shooty mech, then... yeah. Jackhammer. Fires during punch, physical melee attacks, -1 accuracy. Doesn't increase melee damage or anything, so no. I mean, there's a rack 5. Okay. There's a Cutlass. 75 damage plus 0.075 per mech ton. 75 base damage. Uh-huh.
New equipment available.
Yeah, so that Cutlass is definitely a good melee weapon. It's basically a fancier Viper Sword. And there's a couple Protos. We're gonna need those when we build the other mech with the 6 energy hard points. You saw how many slots double heat sinks took up. Protos are so much more slot efficient, so it's very important that we had those. I think that's it though. We're out of money and there's no more melee gear. So what I'm actually going to do, I'm going to stop work on the Grasshopper. I'm going to go in. We could even make it stealth. I'm going to max armor, which is only 3 days. I'm going to drop in the piloting A, piloting B. I'm going to drop in the hot seat, fire control blood sport. I'm going to drop the Harjul in. Actually, instead of the UAV, I think I'm going to drop in the AR-12 Sheath Beacon for now. So that we don't have to worry about the other. Because I'm gonna make this a hybrid Shooty and melee mech for now. Drop in the supercharger. Melee gyro. Talons, so that if it needs to kick because somebody's on the ground, it does extra damage. Lower melee weapon. Whoa. The cutlass? The cutlass is a hand? Are you serious? That is awesome. So I can use the cutlass and a combat shield. And you know what that means? That means once this thing is almost ready, we're going to take the combat shield off of our medium mech and slap it onto the Grasshopper. I think it was the Wolverine that had the combat shield. Yeah, we're going to put on a basic exchanger. And we will use heat sinks based on what we need. Alright, and we don't want stealth armor. We want them to shoot at him. He has the Harjal. He's going to have a combat shield. He's going to brace after punching. We want him to soak damage. Now, I would love to have better Harjal, but at the same time, any Harjal is better than none. So, and yeah, sadly there is no ballistic to use the spiky AC-10, but it's fine. Instead of the medium-heavy lasers, which are very hot, I think we are going to... Let's see. We can do 2 big weapons. The AR-12 Sheath Beacon actually takes up the head slot that we need for a weapon. Okay. So we are indeed going to go with... And actually we don't really want... Well... Penalty of 1 to enemy sensors, which makes them shoot at him a little bit less. Do we want that? Yeah, we do. It's also a probe, so. Alright, which then means we want the UAV. So then, we want the combat shield. We definitely want the combat shield. Although the UAV isn't that important, actually. The UAV isn't that important. Because we don't need to sensor ping if we can shoot a bunch of lasers. They may not be the most accurate shot, but we can shoot a bunch of lasers. So, go back to the, here we go, Guardian ECM, C3 unit, Fog of War stays revealed around this unit, so Sensor Recon also is a searchlight. Okay. And then we already have the melee gyro. We already have the talons. The exchanger. Probably going to need to add a few more double heat sinks. If I go Pharaoh, I would have 5 slots. 5 slots. But I would have more tonnage. And I have an engine heatsink +1 and a double heatsink already in, so I'm already sinking 75. With the exchanger, 32 becomes 31. So we're not getting much reduction, but we are getting the extra 3 heat per turn. Basic exchangers aren't great, but it's fine. It's fine. Because I think other than that, yeah, slots is the problem. And if we don't put Pharaoh, tonnage is the problem. I think I actually put the Hargel on the arms. Or do I put Hargel on the shield side? Do I use Hargel to protect the components that I care about? Yeah, I do. I do. So, leave the shield side except for the leg that has the talons in it. And if it gets blown off, nothing happens. We just spend some C-bills and slap it back together. Put the bright bloom laser in the head, and I mean, 4 heat delta works. So that is 130 damage as it closes, and then it can still fire that 130 damage as it attacks with 75 base. 0.075 per ton, which is 7.5 for every 10 tons, which is hold on. So for every 20 tons, it's 15. So 15, 30, 45, and then an extra 7.5. So that's like 110 after the deals 75 damage. And a ton of stability damage. And while it's active, oh, that's something to worry about. 21 heat per turn when active. 21 heat per turn, plus the cockpit's 30 heat per turn. That is 51 heat per turn. So this does not work. So yeah, that's 51 heat per turn. Which means we're already at 66, which means we have 9 heat to work with. Okay. Okay. And we don't have a big enough engine core to really improve. I don't know. I would definitely prefer to have a little bit more speed. What about ER medium laser pirate? Helps with charges. Is really hot though. So again, with the cutlass running and with the cockpit hot seat running, that's just so much heat. 51 heat. 51 heat. That puts us at 85. Okay. So then we could put some more medium lasers. And again, adding 51, which means we would need 116 cooling. Out of slots. What about regular medium lasers? That would be 108. That would be 102. And then all we're risking on the side torso is a single medium laser. And then we still have tonnage left over, but we're out of slots. Wow. I did not expect heat management to be such a problem on a melee mech. Man, I can't believe the Cutlass is 21 heat. That is crazy. Okay, if we drop Indo, we're at 68.67. Yeah, that wouldn't be enough. The Indo saves 3.5 tons. That's the only reason we have any tonnage left to work with. I'm really curious how this will run. So 51 is the extra heat generated. 51 would bring us to 96, which would be a heat delta of 3. That's completely manageable, but what do we do with the extra 1.33 tons in one slot? Sure. Only fire it when either the cockpit or the Cutlass is not active, or we get a really good like backstrike or something. Sure. And we're just 0.33 light, which I'm fine with. Alright, so now our alpha strike is 40, 65, 90, 140. It's actually respectable. Like, 140 is not the worst. And we're super fast with the cockpit hot seat and the supercharger. We're going to be super tanky once we have the combat shield and we have the Harjal on the majority of our mech. Yeah, this should work. Alright.
We're nearly broke, Commander.
Okay, that's a problem. And I already scrapped the majority of everything. So I still want to make the Vulcan. I still want to make the super jumpy Vulcan that we drop solo on low skull recovery missions to just boing boing boing, grab the stuff and get out. Literally like no salvage, full sea bills, just an extra mission for extra money. The Ballista, I was really interested in seeing the Hellstorm artillery, and doesn't even give us that much. Obviously not getting rid of the Nidhogs. Chimera does not give us that much. Oh boy. Oh boy. And I really don't like... We have 3 parts of a wait. BC... Oh, Battletech. That's 196,000. And we only have 1 part of the special variant. And I think we have enough 70-ton mechs. I also don't need a catapult. Axel does not have enough armor for my liking. And that's 200,000. Alright, we're good. Oh hey, look, the Marksman has a Hellstorm artillery. Okay. So we might get a chance to see what the Hellstorm artillery exactly does in battle. Like, I mean, I know what it does, just like I knew what the Thumper did, but using it in battle gives you a better appreciation for what it really does, regardless of what the stats say. And yes, I know some people will swear by the Thumper. That's fine. Personal preference and all that. But yes, our hybrid scout / melee mech Grasshopper is going to be really fun to play with once it's ready. But until then, let me look at the time real quick. Yeah, I still have time. Okay, we're going to do another mission then. Hopefully a quick mission. I know, quick mission, haha. Oh yeah, we already agreed to do the priority mission. Well then, let's launch contract. And let's get ourselves a crazy amount of sea bills. So we're stuck with the Griffin. Bring the Vulture with... Pistol, yes. Pistol was in the Vulture, right? So these two are run forward and acquire target. So is the Huron Warrior. And the Huron Warrior was being piloted by Blaze? Yes, Blaze. Wow, Blaze only has 8 missions on the Huron Warrior? Huh. Okay. Then we have the... Oh, we have to leave one of our mechs at home. Wolverine is important. In part because it's a Martian biome. And, yeah, heat is not a problem for the Wolverine. And in part because if there's vehicles, I like one-shotting them. So, Klist in the Wolverine. The Bushwhacker's overcooling, so we're definitely taking Kraken in the Bushwhacker. Oh hey, Kraken has the defense and melee defense. Cool. Can we drop? I don't know if we can drop our vehicles. But we'll find out. Yeah, the Huron Warrior overcools a little bit. So yeah, the Apollo runs a little hot, so we're gonna leave it at home. Grandpa can take the day off. Yeah, he's almost at 50 affinity. So he has the missile of it. Wow, okay. That means the Apollo, between its Artemis, which is 1 evasion ignore, its Artemis battle computer, which makes it 2 evasion ignore, Grandpa's Reckless, which makes it 3 evasion ignore, and then the affinities. This thing has 5 evasion ignore with its missiles. Alright then. We're still gonna leave it at home. Alright, so you weren't sitting through it, but that was a long load time, so let's hope there's not too many enemies. Alright, enemies over there, evac right there. We are going to do this the safe and cowardly way. We're going to stand right next to the evac point. Oh no. We cannot. Okay, we're going to drop as close as possible to the evac. Oh, actually, we can take the high ground here. Would we be able to get down? So we could drop on the high ground, fight our way down towards whatever's blocking the evac point, kill them, and then evac. I don't think I'm going to drop on the absolute high ground there. I think I'm going to drop on this slightly high ground. So I believe I set up my shorter, or my mid-range mechs in the first lance. So we'll do something like this. And then the Wolverine and the Bushwhacker. And then the Manticore and the Ifrit. Okay. Something like that. Now, since this is a Martian environment, our VTOL's not going to get the evasion that they normally get.
Nice planet.
Okay.
Hey, look! Rocks.
I'm being flanked.
That might be a Nidhogg.
Damage is minor, Commander.
We might get ourselves the Nidhogg part we need. Or 2. Okay. Other than that, not really seeing anything super interesting. I'm seeing some missiles that I can outright ignore. Yeah, good luck, guys. That's 3 AMS Mark IIs. Good luck. Although the enemies seem to have some pretty high initiative, so okay. But our VTOL can't move very far in a Martian environment, but neither can theirs. Wow.
Receiving you.
Yeah, I'm enjoying this.
Position confirmed.
Alright, Warrior. Let's see if we can one-shot you.
All weapons, go.
Not like that. Definitely not like that.
Commander.
Alright, hammer. Jet booster on. Oh, can you seriously only get 3 evasion if you can't shoot anyone? Ah, it's because you're facing the other direction? No. Weird. I could have sworn there was a spot over here where he got 3 evasion. No, I guess he only gets 2. Okay. Alright then. Precision, fire, miss, okay.
That's a miss.
Yeah, VTOLs are actually very, very vulnerable in Martian environments and lunar environments. And, yeah, if they explode, the pilot dies. So we really need to be careful with our vehicles.
I'm receiving you.
Yeah, I'm not going to risk the supercharger at 10%. Sure.
Affirmative.
Okay. Hopefully...
Waiting for orders.
Hopefully we can... Let's see, who's left? Griffin, Vulture, Wolverine, and Hephaestus.
Going turbo.
Hopefully the Wolverine can get an angle on the Ifrit. Okay, it's an Ifrit, it's not a Nidhogg. Still, potentially very dangerous. That is such overkill. Yeah. I should have positioned for a more direct shot on the archer. Oh well. Oh well.
Waiting on you, Commander. Got it.
And we have a 36%.
Uh-huh.
Nope. It's fine.
Standing by.
There's always next round. Oh, I cannot get unobstructed line of sight unless I go right there. But that's fine, because the Vulture actually has some pretty good range. Alright.
Target confirmed.
Yeah, like I said, pretty good range. And the archer's now unsteady. Excellent. So, even more crawlers. Yeah. Bringing the Wolverine was a great idea. As long as, you know, Cliff starts hitting a little bit. Alright, Manticore. Can you finish the warrior? Wow, your LRM Zeus only has swarm missiles. Your SRM-6 either has AMS or tandem only.
Attacking from position.
Okay. Okay. Well, Manticore's job is not to do damage. Manticore's job is just to roll to the front and soak damage, so... Hopefully Dragon doesn't die. But as long as he's just soaking damage on his armor, everything's fine.
Yep.
VIP being completely useless, more than likely. Oh yeah. Completely
Okay, I'm on it.
useless. Okay. Realistically, though, this shouldn't be too difficult once we have sensors. That's a lot of missiles. No, it's not? Okay. So that wasn't a lot of missiles. That was a lot of thunderbolts.
How's it going?
So there's a thunderbolt carrier somewhere out there. And yeah, I was a little worried about this. Only 3 evasion. Ooh boy. And right now, only Bomb Rack Inferno available. The light autocannon is jammed. So we are actually going to shift over to the side a little bit. But it's fine. We still have our AMS. The primary purpose of having the Ifrit is that little bit of firepower, but mostly the AMS. The point of having the Manticore is the armor. I wonder if ejecting with the vehicle pilot will actually result in his death in a Martian biome. Or if just the vehicle exploding is a guaranteed death. I don't know. If he gets really low, I might eject just to find out. Like, if it's obvious he's going to explode in the next turn. Stray shot. I would have rather you hit the Griffin.
Barely scratched.
I would have much rather you hit the Griffin. Alright, so that's a turn 18 Archer. We have turn 20 Bushwhacker.
Ready for orders.
And a turn 19 Wolverine that's going to go for a vehicle, so... Okay.
Let's move.
Is he open? No, he is far from open. EMP it is.
Got it.
Alright. Okay, that's some kind of tandem.
I got an armor breach.
That's not
What
good.
can I do for you? On my way.
Okay, Klist. 94%. Please don't fail me.
Time to die.
It didn't die. Oof. Why didn't it die? Why did it only do 24 damage instead of 30? She has breaching shot. What's going on? Did breaching shot not work? That was supposed to be a kill. Did she have obstructed line of sight and I just didn't realize it?
Systems holding.
I'm still trying to figure out why it only did 24 damage. What is going on there? Whose AMS is out of ammo? Wow, the Ifrit ran out of AMS ammo really, really fast, actually. Okay.
Yes, Commander.
Alright. Yeah. Yeah.
Firing a full salvo.
Yeah.
Take that.
Okay. Everything's fine. We should get through this pretty easily. Although, I believe the Wolverine actually has our other
Waiting for
AMS.
orders.
So we actually need the Wolverine to come a bit more to the front.
Alright, let's move.
Okay, Huron Warrior dropping a large laser. Dropping both large. Shooting a tag. Yeah.
Fire in. Good to go. Uh-huh.
I mean, this is a kill on the Archer if I want it. He still has a few weapons left. Ooh.
Here we go.
Guess it's not a
There's
kill.
more where that came from.
He got really lucky. The threshold for him just outright dying was 3%, and he got a 2%.
Receiving you.
So lucky. Alright, Manticore. Going right there. Finishing this dude. Hopefully.
Take that.
Nope, just panic, not punching out. Interesting. We are killing way too slow. We are killing way too slow.
I'm here. Roger.
Okay, it's on the ground. Please just kill it.
Roger.
I want to get out of here. I want my money.
Mech destroyed.
Okay.
Let's do this.
5% fail chance on the jet booster. I'm trying to remember. If the jet booster explodes, does it just not... Is it just not usable for the rest of the mission, or does the Ifrit die?
Copy that.
Alright.
Target's taken a critical hit.
Yeah. Those Inferno Bombs aren't going to do much against the rest of those guys, so I might as well shut down the Cicada. Alright. That is so many vehicles. Yeah, the Ifrit needs to go down. Why is the Ifrit not showing any damage? I could have sworn the Ifrit took a Gauss round to the face. What is going on here? I don't know, but I don't like it. Come on. Let me take a turn. So many enemies. And more about to drop in.
I hear ya.
I mean, I could just... Since I'm having such a hard time killing quickly...
Moving fast.
I could... Yeah, it says 28. Even though the SRM4 is in AMS mode, it still counts. No. What? So, yeah, for whatever reason, it just does less damage against the Ifrit. According to the damage indicator there. Okay, I'm going to shoot it one more time to see what happens.
Firing on target.
Let's hit him hard.
Okay. That time it worked. Yeah, I don't know what happened the first time. I don't know why it said 24 structure damage and the Ifrit seemed to not take any. Don't know what happened there. But I'm glad it's down now.
Commander?
Okay, shooting at who I can. Something like that. Alright. Yeah, that light rotary rifle is absolutely working. It is working quite nicely. Much better than the UAC-5. Very similar to... Well, actually, I think it's lighter a little bit. Like, the ammo's heavier, but the weapon itself is significantly lighter than the UAC-5. Yeah, at this rate, the Cicada is never going to cool down. Ever. He's just going to keep walking like one hex at a time until he shuts down.
Standing by.
Oh, wait, that's like radiation, isn't it? Radiation filled as heat. Yeah. I need to stay out of that. Thank you very much. And yeah, Hunter sounds good.
Roger.
You should be able to kill that this turn. Should be able to. So yeah, I think the plan is still to just try to take out the primary lance and then evac.
Ready for orders. Locking on target.
Okay.
Commander. Roger, full speed.
Shooting past the Huron Warrior. Not a huge fan. Those are pretty good hit chances.
Firing.
Alright, does not look like anything stray shot the Huron Warrior. That's good.
Reporting serious armor loss.
Standing by. Copy that.
Huh. Alright, yeah, you know what? VIP, you just do nothing.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Wow. Alright, the Hephaestus is definitely too hot for this sort of biome.
Knocked out a vehicle.
So, lunar and Martian environments, I think we leave the Hephaestus at home. Because it is not able to fire. Like, it's having to leave one of its pulse lasers offline the entire time. Okay. Thank you for shooting at the Griffin.
Standing by. Got it.
Alright, so if we can drop the DI gunship and kill the hunter,
Yes, Commander.
we can get out of here. 10% fail chance. Yeah, I'm gonna turn that off.
Acknowledged.
Once again, just try to get the cicada
Roger
hot.
that. Target confirmed.
That works.
Reporting. Critical hit.
Ammo explosion,
Reporting.
hull
Multiple
breach.
weapons with no ammo.
Alright. I mean, I could have saved them, the Incendia or the Inferno bombs for those guys, but honestly, I have no intention of engaging them. At all.
Waiting for orders.
I literally just want to kill the required targets and get out.
Double time. Let's go.
That is all I want to do. Unfortunately, the crawler that they're fighting is over the hill and through the woods. So, I don't know how I'm going to kill it.
Negative damage.
So I kind of hope the
Negative
enemies
damage.
that dropped in, the pirates that dropped in, just outright kill the hunter. Because I do not have line of sight to it. Yes, excellent. Go boom? No. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. But he is open somewhere. So maybe some swarm missiles from the tank?
Waiting for orders. Uh-huh.
And fire.
Got it.
And down.
You like that?
Alright, all that's left is that stupid hunter. So I'll just have to fire indirectly at him with whatever I've got. Or maybe he'll roll closer.
Ready for orders.
Maybe I'll actually be able to kill him. Oh, he's got 3 health left on the side facing me. Alright,
Double time.
you're too far back, take a cooldown turn. Need to be in position to jump into the evac point as soon as my indirect fire kills that hunter. Because then the enemy reinforcements, or not reinforcements, the other lance is going to definitely turn and focus me.
Aye, aye. All right, full speed.
It's probably going to be 0.9%, but no. Surprising 8%. And she got it.
Primary target is down, Commander.
Awesome. Let's try to get out of here.
Good to go.
Let's try to get out of here.
Receiving you.
Take our money and our Ifrit parts and run. H7C. LRM 10, not worried about it. Not worried about it at all. Alright. Alright, looks like I have an AMS I need to swap over to caseless. Yep.
Yes, boss. Confirmed.
I still can't believe this thing has so little AMS ammo. Or maybe we've just been getting shot at by that many missiles. But regardless, it's extra AMS, so... Ow. Alright. It's fine.
Ha! Send me a real opponent.
Standing by. Order acknowledged.
Alright, move, brace. Yeah, I think everyone's just gonna move and brace, except for the Vulture and the Bushwhacker. They need to sprint.
Orders. Acknowledged.
What can I do?
I
for you?
also need to turn enhanced imaging off.
You betcha.
Ready for orders.
Okay, almost there. Hopefully they stay distracted by the Thunderbolt carrier. Yep, good. Good.
I hear ya.
Alright. So it looks like the Vulture is going to be the last one to make it in. I mean, it looks like that Thunderbolt carrier might explode, in which case we get a few extra 1,000 C-bills.
Standing by.
Cool.
I'm here. Confirmed.
Okay. You love to see it. So much AMS, it's beautiful. Uh-oh, he rolled back.
Standing by. Let's move.
They might not have vision of him anymore, in which case they're probably going to shoot at me. That's not good. Can the Vulture get in this turn, or are we going to have to stand around for one more turn? I'm actually kind of concerned.
I'm here. Acknowledged.
Just need to get into the evac zone. Come on. Ow. Yeah. I don't know why, but whatever missiles he's firing are not getting intercepted easily. Maybe MRMs?
Waiting for orders.
Okay, this thing is not taking its turn yet. So we can potentially reduce the damage we take. Never mind. Never mind.
Good to go.
So close.
On the move.
So
Full.
very, very close. Alright, well that settles things.
Locking on target.
I don't like getting shot at. But I'm gonna get shot at for one more round.
Ready for orders.
So with any luck, we can take the arm off the Centurion and not get shot again. And EMP doesn't really matter because if he misses, we're all in a cluster and we'll get stray shot. So we just need to take an arm off. Just need to take an arm off. It would also be pretty good if I could get visuals and if it would tell me, okay. Yeah, it's primitive. Ish. No, it's just periphery. Okay.
Receiving you.
Yeah, that heavy rifle, oof.
Moving to position. Aye, aye.
I hear ya. Don't need to tell me twice. Special delivery.
Alright.
Aye, aye.
Hopefully they shoot at the Griffin. But regardless, we're hanging out until the Vulture takes its turn. I mean, I guess I could have fired indirectly at the Thunderbolt carrier because that's probably 50,000 civils. So, do I maybe wait to evac until I kill the Thunderbolt carrier?
Good to go.
It just came into my line of sight. Alright, Hammer is just going to reserve because he apparently is out of range of everyone. Please kill the Thunderbolt carrier. That will save me some effort. At least he missed. Yeah, those must be MRMs.
Minor damage,
Like-
Commander. Nothing to see here.
So many of them are getting
What's up,
through
boss?
so easily. I'm actually going to reserve because the second she steps in, we evac. And I want this Thunderbolt carrier dead for the extra C-bills. I doubt we're going to take 50,000 C-bills in damage since the Centurion already went.
Good to go.
So this is just free money.
Tell me what to shoot.
Well, should be free money. There we go. Free money.
I feel bad about shooting the little guys. What can I do for you?
Stand.
Sound smart. Cooling.
Stand.
Confirmed. Holding and cooling.
Stand.
Roger.
Stand. I should have had Kliss take one more shot. Never mind.
Standing by.
He didn't shoot anything. Cool.
Standing by.
Okay. And this should be evac.
Heading out.
Alright. Easy mission, easy money. The heat was interesting, but not as big of a deal.
Mission successful.
Alright. So, after drop costs, we get 2.6-ish million C-bills. There's... The Griffin took some damage. Okay. I'm really not super worried about that. That went well. Well, we get 2 Ifrit parts. Yeah, I don't care about a DI gunship. Another AMS Mark II. I might. I really might. I mean... eh? Yeah, I think I'm going to take the AMS Mark II. Okay. Cool. Another AMS Mark II. Love to see it. So we got Archer part, Hunter parts, which we're immediately going to scrap. Carrier part, which we're immediately going to scrap. AMS Mark II, AoE rockets, which we're going to immediately sell. MML7, which is not the Risk variant, so it does not have the jam chance. ER-LRM, not a fan of. And mag shot ammo. Okay. Okay, so Steiner's getting stomped. Looks like Ives and Creed are taking them down. Steiner did take a couple of systems back from society, but they're at war with so many people. Alright, so a mere 23,000 repair. That is amazing. So, how many days? 3 days. 1, 2, 3. Alright. And I need to quickly edit this and then head out the door. So. Alright. Yeah, I just glanced through the store real quick and we actually got... There was a part of the Nidhogg that we've been wanting to build. So, for a mere 350,000 C-bills, we now have ourselves a Nidhogg 45-ton VTOL with a pair of AMS Mark IIs, a heavy Rack 5 Risk, Inferno Cluster, and Bomb Cluster ×2. As well as some AMS flares. That is beautiful. So, that being said, that's been your episode of Roguetech for the day. I hope you enjoyed yourself, and until next time, have a good one.